Why? In the life of a Fibonacci faster. Dear fasting fellows, my name is Slavie. My desire to improve my health has led me to share my experience and participate in a Fibonacci fasting project, testing out this rare technique to rejuvenate my physical and mental health. I've never fasted before, however, due to a noticeable deterioration in health, my body began to go through visible changes, which forced me to look for solutions to being healthy and happy. Let me first share some data which may help you see why I have begun Fibonacci fasting. I'm a male living in NYC for the past 30 years. Since early age, I have dealt with severe stomach abdominal pains, which would feel like someone is stabbing me with a butcher knife over and over and over again. I was dragged through different doctors my entire childhood without a real accurate diagnosis, prescribed medication which would cause more pain, and tested on in ways you would see in one of the most horrific Hollywood flicks. Around 12 or 15 of age, some doctor referred to my condition as IBS or irritable bowel syndrome, which does not have stable, sufficient treatments. Suffering from this condition made me more or less tolerant of the pain, but foreseeing when such events might occur was and still is impossible. First, I would like to share my appearance data. I'm a 38-year-old male standing at 5.7 inches tall. I weigh approximately 150 pounds. I am a pretty active person. I like dancing, hiking, swimming, playing sports, and I lead a semi-moderate active lifestyle. I would like to share my emotional state. Overall, I am a happy person and I have reasonably healthy thoughts. I'm surrounded by different types of people who are also healthy, and on the other hand, others have self destructive behaviors. Sometimes I am wrapped up in making poor choices when it comes to my diet, lack of exercise, and excess of intoxication, which can sometimes happen every week, 2 to 3 days in a row. When I began to notice my health worsening besides my IBS symptoms, it was during the recent months when I was overstressed, leading a poor diet, partying way too frequently, sleeping irregularly, and staying homebound more than I could admit. Let's talk about my diet. Yes, I like to eat everything, but sometimes I really like to exclude vegetables. Almost every time I eat a salad or fresh greens, I would get an uncomfortable sensation during digestion. I like junk food, and I like artisan salami and cold cuts. Stinky salty cheeses, maybe some caviar, amazing bread and pasta, fried bacon and eggs, large burgers and fries, drinking soda, and sometimes too much beer. Yeah, I know. I also eat a lot of nuts and seeds, pure cacao chocolates. I consume a lot of teas and a little less coffee. While I do like to use a reverse osmosis filter, my daily routine of drinking water would be below 2 liters. I would consume more other acidic liquids like soda, coffee, tea, or alcohol. My recent health concerns. One problem that I suffer from, like many people, is dermatitis. It comes seasonally more often now in a form of eczema or psoriasis, itching and flaking of the skin. It happens mostly in my ears and scalp. I've been losing more hair, which most likely is due to my genetics. My prostate sometimes becomes enlarged, but this happens mostly during cold winter months or when I expose myself to windy and cold environments like lying or sitting on the ground for too long during hiking or camping. Over the past 3 months, I have noticed a significant weight gain, which is now visible on the scale when I weigh myself, as well on the belly and under my chin. My sleep duration has been very inconsistent, having insomnia and falling asleep late in the night. I believe that should be a sufficient overview of my health and other routines which may have caused my health to go below par. My goal is to continue with the cycle of the Fibonacci fasting, developing more tolerance to drinking lots of water and breaking the fast with high caloric value foods, as well as a reduction in consumption of junk food and harmful intoxicants. I hope this long letter or rant was not a waste. And if you have been thinking of improving your health, try the Fibonacci fasting technique by emailing contact@fibonacci.fast.com. Stay tuned for my next blog series following the days I go through my fast or breaks.